a.m., 12:40 a.m. Eastern Standard Time on the East Coast. I'm T-Speaker 222 with Swing Traders Anonymous. We've had quite the rush in subscribers. We're only about 37 subscribers away from partnership, and I want to thank each and every one of you because it's going to be an honor and a privilege for this to be my second partnered station. So what we need to do, first we're going to go over our normal charts, the total crypto market cap, the Bitcoin, and all that. But right now, we're going to come back to this after, but Bitcoin falls 5% as the Fed confirms interest rate hikes. We need to all know about this. But let's go to the charts real quick so we can see what's happening because we've crashed. So what we do here, if you're new to the total crypto market cap, we start with that. We go to the Bitcoin dominance chart. We go to the BITO ProShares. We cover Tether, Ethereum, and Bitcoin. But today we're not going to do Bitcoin dominance. You know what? We're going to do it all. So the total crypto market cap is down to 2.04 trillion. At the time of recording, we're down 1.21%. And we talked yesterday how we hit the key resistance support line at 2.22 trillion. And that was going to cause us to fall, and that's exactly what happened. We haven't measured out perfectly exactly what's going to happen here, and these lines are time-tested, straight to the point. We held this $2 trillion support down there. Now we're hitting resistance at 2.06 trillion. If we can break that, we have 2.09 trillion. I think this is going to be a bearish continuation pattern. I think we're coming down to 1.924 trillion. I said it yesterday. I'm sticking to it. I'm not wavering. The Bitcoin dominance chart, I thought we were going to pump. We rounded the bottom first. And if we hold this 39.83%, we will likely come up to 40.39%. So right now we have support at 39.83% on the Bitcoin dominance chart, which could indicate a further drop in the altcoin market that's dropping faster than Bitcoin. And then we have low support if we fall through 39.83% at 38.9%. If we can get up to 40.39% and complete that cup and handle, we can go through further damage, but we're not going to talk about that now because there's no reason to. We're in the trading zone right now. The BITO ProShares, we continue to drop. I mean, we're heading towards $24.30 in my opinion. It's been a disaster, a nightmare. If you've been in this, you're down better than 55% since its inception. It's been a disaster. Or better than 45%, 50%. So right now we got resistance at 28.91, and we're trying to use this little area right here we created as support. So as we go, we can build them in. But 27.50 support, 28.91 resistance. If we fall through this, we got a 24.30 date with destiny that I created based on all the technicals. I know we talked about it before, so we might as well just put it in. 25.87 is likely what would fall through after this on a bearish continuation pattern. Tether, we're trading between here, and we talked about this. I think we might come up, and we're going to have a pump in Tether. We're using support at 33.67. We bounced over it. Then we hit a resistance at 34.26. Now we're using 33.97 as support instead of a resistance in this area. So now if we can bounce out of here, we can come up and maybe come to 34.68, which is our overall target, up to that blue line up there. If not, we'll break back down through quicker, and we just won't create the head, and this will continue into a consolidation. But right now, 33.97 is the support. 34.26 is resistance. A very tight zone indeed. Ethereum's falling off the map down to our 34.08 target. It fell actually below. We thought it was going to come down to 35.06. It came down to 34.08, which was our next level we had down there because that was another support zone. But now that we came down here, Ethereum came down way faster than we anticipated. So now Ethereum's got this next level that I didn't even think I had to put up here. 3,279 would likely be the next drop. It really would. So let's watch that and pay attention because this is a very tricky area. Ethereum, we've got support at 3,408, resistance at 3,506, overhead at 3,706. And then Bitcoin. We've got resistance at 44,208. We've got underneath support at 42,499. We've got 43,000 immediate support right now as well. That's a nice support resistance line right here. We fell back down into our down channel that I said we wanted to stay out of. I wanted it to come back in because I wanted it to come down to the double bottom at 41,979. But I think we might come down even farther, and we might satisfy a little accumulation area over here, is what my good friend tells me, and that might be where we're actually coming and not the double bottom in the area. So we're going to see it's either 41,916 or 39,590. We could even come down to 38,056. Man, is this fun. So now let's get into that article. Make sure you hit that like button. It would really help me out. So Bitcoin falls 5% as Fed confirms interest rate hikes. Bitcoin prices fell by roughly 5% today, alongside news that the U.S. Federal Reserve will raise interest rates in the coming months. Bitcoin price fell by 5.3% over the past 24 hours as the asset's value dropped from 45,000 to 43,500. That amount is the lowest price that the cryptocurrency has seen since September 2021. Ethereum value fell by 6.7% over the same period. Meanwhile, as prices dropped from 37.80 to 35.45. Leading cryptocurrencies and altcoins such as Binance Coin, Cardano, Ripple, Avalanche, Dogecoin, and Shiba all saw similar losses of 5.7 to 6.9%. Polkadot, Terra Luna, and Solana were hit somewhat harder with 7.3, 7.9, 8.4% losses. Losses extended to the rest of the crypto market, which is down 5.9% today, resulting in a total market cap of $2.2 trillion. Reasons for the market slump are uncertain, as there were few, if any, significant announcements in the crypto industry today. However, Bitcoin and the stock market are known to correlate often, with the 100-day correlation of 0.33 reported late last year. As such, losses may be related to similar but milder losses in the stock market. The Nasdaq Composite lost 3.3% over the past 24 hours, while the S&P 500 saw losses of 1.9% in the same period. Those losses in the stock market have been attributed to the U.S. Federal Reserve confirming that it will begin to raise interest rates in the coming months, thereby spurring concerns over inflation. It is believed that this rate hike could take place sooner than expected and as early as March. Such a short time frame may have motivated widespread sell-offs amongst investors today. Make sure you hit that like button. I hope this update found you well.